Hi, it's Mr. Andy. I'm here live from Planet Earth at the Traverse Area District Library. Actually, that's a picture of the moon behind me, and if I tipped my camera up a little bit, you could see Planet Earth there. A nice background here to start our virtual MakerFest here at the library and with our community partners. So we're really excited about this. And I'm going to start a little quick slideshow so you can understand who we are. Let me share my screen. And here it is. The virtual MakerFest on today, Monday, March 1st, presented by the Traverse Area District Library and with a bunch of our great community partners. All during March and April, we are going to do virtual MakerFest because we can't meet in person. It's really a shame we can't, because we had a great time last year at the Grand Traverse Resort. But we got a lot of great folks, great organizations showing up each week, each Monday to give you a STEAM or Maker activity that you can work on over the week and then show us how you've done it. So you can always go to TADL.org/events for more information. But these are some of the organizations participating, and this event is courtesy of the STEAM Maker Alliance for Northwest Michigan. So organizations like Challenge Island, Northwest Michigan, Girl Scouts, Michigan Shore to Shore, Great Lakes Children's Museum, Inland Seas Association, our homeschooling families, Newton's Road, Old Town Playhouse, Parallel 45, TADL Youth Services, and more. So many great organizations that just want to see every child in our region have a chance to do STEAM and make something and do all that great hands-on learning. So I'm gonna remind you of this afterwards, but I just want to say everyone who completes the activity for each week and then sends a picture to the kids at TADL.org email address is entered into a drawing for these super seeds prize packs. They are awesome. They come with like 10 or 12 different STEAM activities. And if you don't know what STEAM is, I'm talking about science, technology, engineering, art, and math. Ways to get your scientific brain going, your artistic brain going, your mathematical brain. They're just awesome activities. They'll last you more than a month if you do one a weekend. But you can earn one of these by doing the activity that I'm going to demonstrate today, and then sending a picture to kids@tadl.org. That's kids@tadl.org. All right. Your adult will have to complete a short survey just so after you send it, but it's not too much and you'll be entered in. All right, I'm going to stop sharing my screen and I'm going to start talking about our first virtual maker activity. So this one is called the Make Something Design Challenge. So if you're familiar with what we do here at TADL in the Youth Services Department, you know that every Monday, every first Monday, when we were meeting in person was the Make Something Monday. So we would get our big tub of supplies out. I mean, well, 3 tubs of supplies, bunch of glue and tape and scissors and cardboard. And we'd encourage families who came in to make something. What do they see? What stirs your imagination when you're looking at these different pieces? And then you make it. You get an hour or so to make it. We are going to up the ante a little bit on this. So what's going to happen is if you stop by the main library, but this is, I should say first, you can pick up the supplies from the main library, but this is also an activity you can do right at home. You don't need to come to the library. You can just find stuff from around your house to use, which is a great way to participate in virtual MakerFest, especially if your family isn't comfortable coming to public spaces like this, or they don't want you to come pick something up. So this is called our, as I said, our Make Something Design Challenge. So it comes in a bag like this. See, not a whole lot of stuff in it, but, and we pull out, we have the directions here. I'll show you everything that we have in here. So you have your challenge cards. You have directions for designing your challenge. And then you have a way, this is called design thinking. So you can, and I'll talk about this a little bit more, but it's a design thinking handout with some more information on a QR code here, and a second page of info there. And of course, your supplies. So let's see what I have in here. I have, ooh, a little styrofoam ball. I have one of these fruit bags that you get at the grocery store. I got some fabric. I got these kooky stickers I really like. Ooh, a foamy sticker. Fork, some yarn, more stickers. Not even sure what this is. It looks like it could be, you know, a key or something. Maybe it's something different. I don't know. I don't know. What do you see in that piece? And I think that's about all. Okay. So as I said, I had some design challenge cards as well. So what are the design challenge cards? Well, they are 3 cards that you get, and you can opt to only do 2, but you get 3 cards, and they give you a random challenge to do, and also with somebody in mind, somebody particular. Maybe not as particular as your brother or sister or mom or dad, but someone that has some specific likes and dislikes and things we can predict about them. So you're going to have a yellow, maybe sometimes depending on your printer, it turns out green card. So this tells you what you're going to create. This tells me create something to help you communicate. Okay, I'm going to use the stuff that I just showed you to create something to help me communicate. Oh, if you're a ninja, okay, so let's put these together. Create something to help you communicate for a ninja. Okay, what do we know about ninjas? They're secretive. They're quiet. They dress in black. Yeah, they're stealth. Stealth, yeah, they can hide really quickly. You don't even know they're there. So probably needs to be something quiet. Oh, what's this? With this design constraint, if we want to add a design constraint, we can say the character does not leave or cannot leave their house. So the ninja cannot leave its own home. Let's read it all together. Create something to help you communicate. For a ninja, with this design constraint, the character cannot leave the house. That is a challenge. So we're going to go back to our design thinking sheet. So the first thing we need to do is empathize. And that's what I started to do when I said, what do we know about a ninja? So we need to think about, what does a ninja do? How would a ninja use a phone? Or how would they communicate? What are different ways of communicating for both a ninja and a person? define the problem. So it's the communicating part. How will the ninja communicate? Using our parts. Ooh, and they cannot leave the house. And then ideate. We're going to think of some ideas on how to make that happen. So that means we're going to take some paper. We're going to draw it out with a pencil. And then prototype. Oops, prototype. Sorry. Prototype. That means you make a model and you see how it works. So I'm going to, after I design it, I'm going to make a model. Then test. Now, a really good way to test it is to have someone else come in and you tell them what the problem is and they give you an idea or they tell you if they think you solved it. And maybe they give you some clues or some ideas on how to improve it. And then you go back to empathizing. Maybe you didn't quite think all the way through about who the ninja is and what they are and where they live or what they do. And then you go back to defining your problem. More ideas. You generate more ideas. The more you think about it, the more you talk to others about it. You make another prototype and then you test it out. And maybe at this point you show it to that person and it's like, oh yeah, that works really well. Great thinking. Or maybe they're like, oh, I'm glad you did that because now I remember there's something else I think you should do. And you're like, oh, really? And they're like, let's do it. And so you kind of go back through the circle again of design thinking. So let's take a look at what I have here. And this might sound a little challenging for some of you, but you use this stuff. You use what's in the bag. You could also use stuff that you have from home. You know, if you have some tape, you want to use tape. It just can't all stick together automatically. I have some glue here, glue sticks, glue bottles. I have some duct tape and my scissors. I even have some markers if I want to color something in. But the supplies and the making is not the first step. We've thought a little bit about, first we got to think about what the ninja is going to do or be like, what they need. Let's think. We said a ninja is stealth and quiet. Sorry about that. Before we even look at our supplies, we need to draw a picture. Communication. So I think we need to show a house. Let's draw a house. I'm going to draw a really basic house for our ninja. A couple of windows and a front door. So you see it? Now, ninja can't leave his house or her house. We have girl and boy ninjas. So what are some ways that people communicate without leaving their house? They use a phone. Okay. What if the ninja doesn't want to use a phone? What else can the ninja use? Maybe they can create a line to go to another house to send secret messages. Maybe there's a little cup on there or a little holder that holds the messages. Ooh, this could hold messages really well, I think. And look, we have a line of yarn here that we could use. I think we're onto something. And maybe this fork, let's see, maybe we need something like a fork to hold the line in place. This sort of reminds me of a house I used to live in. And it goes to another house where Ninja's friend lives, or friends. And it goes into their window. Maybe something like that. Well, I think that's a pretty good idea. Let's see. I think, you know, what I would need to complete this project is some cardboard, because I like building up. I like building things and then seeing them in 3 dimensions. So to complete this, I would probably make something out of cardboard if I had it. If you don't have cardboard and you would like some when you're picking up your design challenge, you can stop by the library, stop by the youth services desk, and we'll be happy to give you some. So I gave you some ideas, and you can even use some of this as just kind of decoration stuff if you don't want to use it as part of your solution. Like these might make a nice exterior to a house, and these might make nice wheels for a car, or maybe you're going to design a pulley system between the 2 houses, and then you use these circles as part of the pulley. I don't know. You guys are the smart ones here. Those seem like great ideas to me. Maybe you have others that you'd like to do. So the idea is you can stop by the library, pick up your own bag full of design challenges and design pieces, and then use items that you have from home to create your solution. Now, if you get your bag and you come home and you're like, man, I don't know anything about ninjas, what am I gonna do? Or I don't know anything about communication devices, what can I do? Well, I have added design challenge cards, a link to all of the design challenge cards. So maybe you know what a magician likes, or maybe you're more into fairies and you know what fairies like, or maybe you like zookeepers, you like animals, and so you want to design something for a zookeeper. You know, the link that I shared on TADL.org/events for today's event has a link to those design challenge cards, and that will stay in there and in future virtual MakerFest programs. So you can use those as well. So I'm pretty excited for this. I'm pretty excited to see what you come up with. When you do come up with something, take a picture of it for us and send it to, I'm writing it down, not very well, kids@TADL.org. kids@TADL.org. Send it there, and then we will post it so others can see it, and you will be entered into the STEAM prize pack drawing that we'll do at the end of the month. So this is important too. At the end of the month, we are going to do an activity showcase for Virtual MakerFest. So if you participate this week or next week or the following week or even the 4th week of March, you have a chance to earn a STEAM prize pack from our friends at Seeds. So all you got to do is watch the video, do the activity, then send a picture of your completed project to kids@TADL.org. And then we'll send your parents a short survey and you are in. We'd love to see you at the activity showcase on the last Saturday of March. I know it's probably spring break week, so if you can't make it, be sure to send us a picture so we know that you did the project. So stop by the library. You can also just do this project out of random stuff around the house. Maybe mom or dad, grandpa or grandpa, or a friend in you can just put a random bag together, and then you can click on that link with the design challenge cards and pick some random pieces. There are yellow or green, orange, and then red pieces with that final design constraint. So make sure you get all those pages, and then you can do this project as well. Super fun, super challenging. I know you can do it. So if you have any questions, feel free to email us at that email address or call the TADL Youth Services Department at 932-8503. That's 932-8503. Thanks everybody for watching. So great to be back. And if you haven't heard, the library is open. So please join us when you get a chance. Come by, get some books, get some STEM kits. Say hi to everyone here at the library. We've missed seeing everyone and can't wait to see you again. Have a great Monday and enjoy your design challenge. Bye-bye.